Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be looking at how do you convert standard form to slope-intercept form. Just a reminder, this is the normal version of the lesson where we go step by step with a bunch of examples. If you'd like the speedrun version, I will link that in the description below. All right, your 30-second review starts now. Here's what you have to know before you start this lesson. All right, you should already know how to solve equations with variables on both sides. So similar to this problem that you see up on the screen, should be able to move stuff, right? Do the opposites, do the same on both sides, and come up with a solution at the end. If you do not know how to solve these types of equations before attempting this lesson, I will link a refresher in the description below. Check it out before you do the lesson. All right, here we go, today's lesson. So it says rewrite the following equation in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form just means that it needs to say y equals something, all right? Which another way to say that is just where we need to isolate the y. We need to get the y by itself. So in this equation, to get the y by itself, let's start by moving the 19x. So we do minus 19x on both sides. So now we have negative 12y is equal to 3 minus 19x. And then again, we're trying to get the y by itself, so we need to move the negative 12. So we divide by negative 12. Over here, let's do it this way. You need to divide everything by negative 12. Everything by negative 12. So now we have y equals 3 divided by negative 12 is negative 1/4. And then minus 19 divided by negative 12 becomes positive because it's a negative divided by negative, and it doesn't reduce. So it's just 19 like this. And we can leave it like this. I guess slope-intercept, let's put the x first, right? So 19 minus 1/4. And this is slope-intercept form, okay? So get the y by itself, y equals mx+b. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it's time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these two problems on your own. And when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, you should have gotten y equals 11 over 3x minus 20 over 3, and here is the work. And for the second problem, you should have gotten y equals 8 over 17x plus 8 over 17. Hopefully that y on the right side, that's okay. Doesn't matter whether it's left or right, just needs to say y equals. Now for this problem, it looks a little different because everything is over there on the right side, but that's okay. So let's start by moving the number, minus 2, minus 2. So now we have x minus y equals negative 2. And now we're sort of back to where we just were, right? Move the x. So remember there's a 1 here, so this is minus 1x, minus 1x. We get negative y is equal to negative 2 minus 1x. And then remember this is an invisible negative 1, so let's divide by the negative 1. Divide everything by negative 1. So now we get y equals negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. So this is positive 1x, or just x. And then this is 2. And then let's put the x first, so x plus 2. Okay? Again, get the y by itself. All right, time to practice. Go ahead and pause the video. Try these two on your own. When you're ready, unpause, and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, you should have gotten y equals negative 3 over 2x minus 19 over 4, and here's the work. And for the second problem, here is the work. You should have ended up with y equals negative 1/2 x plus 7 over 4. All right, that is it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.